Welcome to Clash of Health. Thanks for being here today. If you came to the channel, it is, excuse me, just trying to get comfortable in my chair. It is May 24th, 2025, and I'm going to continue reading from past information I got back in starting in 2022. Now I'm into January 27th of 2023. Before I started that day, I said I want to see the future, and my guide said sometimes not knowing is better. Beginning of the Akashic Record, when I first went in that day, after I asked and was told sometimes it's better not to know, when I segued in, one of the guides in the Akash said, "You have doubts about Jesus? Don't have doubts about Jesus. Don't have doubts about your loved ones. Just love, just love. The winds will come and we will have to duck to be protected. All will change. Everything will be different. It will be tremendous. I will be surrounded by light and will reach up to the heavens for guidance. I see darkness as I ascend into the light. I will be lifted on a cloud. I see Mother Mary and then a chain around my neck. I need to set myself free. All is a state of mind. There will be unrest in the street. This is planned so that the military can come in and take control. Food shortages will continue. The grid will go on and off. People will be scared and won't expect this. They're used to routines. People are robotic. I see myself laughing like I'm here at the end of the ascension of the earth, almost like a scene out of a movie. Can see it rising, like a curtain is rising, and people come out of the dark movie scene. I ask, is this around 2028? Seems like it'll be better then. When will this mayhem start? Question mark. Am I protected? I'm told I'm safe. All in the mind. Follow the best timeline. Wait to share, not yet. That was back then. Who knows? Maybe it's right now. I'm to wait too, but I'm going with this pulse to share. What do I need to know today? The truth will be told by the rabbi. The list of tomorrows will be plenty. What do I need to ascend? Stay off the internet as much as possible. Of course, here I'm putting this out on the internet. Better to read your books for now. You are impressionable. Your books are safe. Who's the rabbi? I ask. They say you will see. The answers contain many treasures. Try to get out at least once to explore, find newness. It is everywhere. The cork will come off the bottle soon. There will be a release pop. Just watch the show. It will be spectacular from the sky. Listen to the words between the lines. Keep writing. Write about your experiences. What brought you to this? Do I need to worry about money? It will be as it will be. Budget if you find this amusing. I said I did. I say discipline, and they say you can discipline yourself if you'd like, but you've passed this test, which is interesting because when I first moved to Asheville in the beginning of 2012, I gave up alcohol. I said a prayer. My dog was missing. I said if he was found unharmed, I'd give up alcohol for the rest of my life. That was my dog Oscar, who I had for many years. And he was unearthed from underneath a house in which he was stuck. And I did not drink after that, which was quite difficult. I really enjoyed drinking. What is the test I'm working on now? They said your test right now is faith and trust. Hold them close to your heart. Be light-footed. Let go of fear. Open to laughter. I see a road. Following my guides. A tunnel. It looks like I'm falling apart. My body is wobbly, not held together, and having trouble walking. Trust that the days will get better for you. Trust in this. So again, this information, I believe, is for you and me, not only then, but in the present moment. So whoever, the small percentage of people who might be watching this, these are words for you. So please take them in as your words, especially the ones that resonate with you at your heart. Hope is around the corner. Better days have arrived for you, dear sister. We understand the hardship you have endured. Not much further, indeed. You're at the door. Turn the knob and walk through. You will be flying soon. I say, staying here, flying and staying here. And they said, yes and no. You will travel on multiple dimensions. You are an earthling. We will send hope in the way of people. I ask for the Lord of the Records, and I guess they say I'm overseeing. I am fine. It is fine. It is all good what you are writing. I wanted confirmation, and whoever the Lord of the Record is said, yep, what you're writing is fine. But I had doubts. You will find these words to be true in the tomorrows. Mother Mary swaddles me in a cloth and gives me a blessing. We are here with anointing oil. We are here, Chris. The next time I wrote was February 4th. I see Moses. He said, teach, write. He likes that I am reading about him. I read a book about Moses. I think it was like the men of the Bible. The Red Sea will part again. He is on high court and is taken above the earth. I see a lot of highs. For whatever reason, I see my friend's husband in the Akash, who I'm actually going to meet, him and his wife. They're both my friends on Monday. So it's kind of funny that this is like, then, now, who knows? He was curious about what I was doing, basically. And then I was going at that point in time to the listening room here in Asheville. I think it was to see a Donna DeLore concert. It was to go see some kind of event in the listening room. And I just felt this, what did I put? A heartache. And I wasn't sure why. And now in retrospect, David Newman, who ran the listening room for the couple of years that it was run under him, has passed. So I almost wonder if that heartache had to do with him passing in this point in time. They said you will be an expert at Akashic Record work, and an expert at this art. They called it an art. I asked if I should get money out of the bank, if I should run a 5K. I was worried about gas, if there'll be enough gas. They said, was I safe in Asheville? Should I clean the attic? All these questions came up. I wonder if I'm creating all these problems and solutions. They said yes and no. I go into another timeline of hope. I fly so high with Jesus, cold air, then see the earth as it's dark. Hard to find a place of peace here. Moses saying, read the book carefully. It has clues for you. So that was a book that I read back then. Maybe I should pick it up and read it now. I think it was called The Men of the Bible. Notice the clues. We will point them out to you. I saw a small arrow or mark next to the words. Don't worry. If I am the Son of God, the past is just a guidepost for the future. So just kind of a question I had back then. Was the soul of Moses synonymous maybe with the soul of Jesus? Or maybe they were the, fleckings of the same soul. So who knows? Don't get stuck in it, but learn from it all. So good answer to me with that question. Knowledge can be transmitted through the heart. Anything you want to know, do it through the heart. The frogs released to the Egyptians when they didn't allow Jesus to leave for Israel, I guess came up. I don't even remember that happening. Did it happen? Will frogs be released? In a word, yes. And then the word pestilence. Then the 5th of February, 2023, Moses said, follow the path of the light. This is where freedom can be held. Your life will change quickly. Be ready. It will be more exciting, like a roller coaster ride. You will have to decide which doorway to take. Don't hesitate. Just write these words. Analyze them later. All is illusionary. Ask yourself, what do you want to experience? What do I need to experience for fulfillment? Go for the gold. Be careful of traps, as there are many pitfalls. Which do you want to experience, materialism or spiritualism? Material is where there is now an imbalance. We have too much of an imbalance with the materialism. I asked what kind of traps, and they said addiction, longing, wanting, where you've been in the past, lack of freedom of the spirit. Received a blessing, I was in a masculine circle with eternal beings, surrounded by light, blessed at the crown chakra, Hosanna on high. So I guess maybe this is Hosanna on high. Then saw a snake, base needs and desires, let it pass through you, and I did. Felt this beautiful clearing and a blessing. It just represents materialism is just represented as a base perspective. It's not bad. Felt that it was like feeling a fulfillment. Then I saw like a purple glow with a man with a staff leading people. Someone stopped me. Where do you think you're going? They said. I was then taken to the angelic realms, the clouds, to work from the higher realms, taken to the Council of Divine Women, Mother Mary anointing me with oil and wrapping me in cloth and giving me a scroll with instructions that went from my brain to my heart. I was hugged. I'm scared, I tell her. She said, go have fun, enjoy your life. I was pushed out a door back to earth and into my living room. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. People need to hear it. Jesus saying, happily ever after, Chris. Received a blessing from my guide, Buddhist friend, Sote-san, and he called me little sister. The curtain was raised and I got the word showtime. So that's it for today. Thanks for being here if you're watching.